Okay, 15th of July 2024. Interesting one today. I wonder what this is going to bring me. Maybe some backlash, we'll see. Hopefully not. Oh, we've got Kunas again. So, do you understand? Or clan, family, or Ken? Oh God. So, the song is from, I can't remember which band it is. I think it might be Aerosmith. It's Dude Looks Like a Lady from Mrs. Doubtfire. So, somebody may doubt the fire, the passion, the fire sign. It may be a case of mistaken identity where you think it's a female and it's a male for some reason. Your guess is as good as mine, is all I'm going to say. So, second house of the truth will out. Pisces, which is martyrs and victims, and we've got Neptune as well. So prisoners, so there may be something about the prisons again, as far as gender goes, and people playing the victim or the martyr. So here we go. And today's card is the Devil, 15th of July 2024. It is toxic situations in the upright, selling your soul to the devil, and agreeing to things under duress. So we want it upside down. Let's have a look, shall we? So remember what I said to you yesterday, because we've been here long enough now, you should all be used to the way I do the cards. Any numbers can be degrees on your chart, they can be birthdays, dates for your diary, addresses, wherever you see those numbers. Any star signs can be in your chart, the current chart, or the people that you're dealing with. So, let's see what they've got to tell us. Left ear's going already, so they're sending a lot of love your way, which is nice. So family members especially, kith and kin. Let's start. Lucifer, the devil, fallen angel. He was a favourite son, and then he was expelled for some reason. So Robin Williams is the perfect example of the dice, the Pisces in Neptune, because it's also suicides, financial, emotional or physical suicide. Somebody trapped in their own mind and unable to climb out of it, which is sad. So toxic substances, toxic relationships, contracts, or even ambition getting the better of you. Somebody using or being used negatively or positively. Oh, and it's the last card. Well, so I'm afraid it is a user, somebody who's using people or the situation to their advantage, making victims of others and playing the martyr themselves to get what they want. Don't sound anything. So we have the 13, somebody refusing to budge, being stubborn, staying in the comfort zone, saying the better the devil you know than the devil you don't. 13, it's refusal to shed your skin. There could be a celebration coming up, an anniversary, a wedding, a new home even. The foundations must be laid for this. 1111 Gateway. Home and family life, back on track. Somebody's working as a team. But this Pisces energy is negative. So Cancer is positive, Scorpio is negative, and we have this Pisces energy of martyrs and victims, poets, playwrights, actors, whatever it is. The empaths, the ones that suffer. Love has left the building. This is your emotions getting the better of you, or somebody's. There's unreliable, unpredictable friends, finances, and those in uniform. Taurus energy. So Pisces is 20th of February to 20th of March. Taurus is the 21st of April to the 21st of May. And they're minor arcanas, but the major arcanas, Scorpio is 21st of October to 21st of November, and Cancer is the 21st of June to the 21st of July. Could be a new vehicle for some. And success after a battle, but becoming detached. So a widow, a divorcee, or someone who's a professional female, doctor, priest, lawyer, somebody you go to for advice. Priest can be anybody that you seek spiritual advice from. It's Aquarius energy. So now we have two major signs, Scorpio and Cancer. Cancer's in the positive and Scorpio in the detriment. So look at that in the chart. Then we've got Aquarius, Taurus and Pisces in some way connected. So conjunctions, trines, etc. And the degrees, if it's in the chart, would be 13, 7 or 25. So far so good. Can be door numbers or birthdays, remember. So it's needing good advice, seeing clearly, and success. So somebody wants to win no matter what. All they want is success. Their ambition has got the better of them. But there will be sacrifices that you have to make. And it may be friendships go by the wayside. Women, especially women in uniform and for darker complexion, may be unreliable and predictable at this time. The neck and throat could be an issue, whereas the ankles and legs will be healed. It's taking back control of your life. Perhaps having to move to do it. Yeah, no communication. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. The check's not in the mail. The gift hasn't arrived. The message isn't in your inbox. The email's gone astray. The postman's not delivering. And the son of this lady, or the daughter of this lady, should I say, because in the hierarchy, the page is always the daughter, or a child, an infant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There is the opposite of yesterday. There is now a lack of finances. So every time you get a growth, you need to make sure you put some by for a rainy day. So you may be overspent. But we've got all the cards that we need because they've brought us the Chariot again. So a new vehicle, concerts, musicians. Maybe you spent too much money on concert tickets. But you're working as a team, so it seems to be good. Home and family life working out, which is good. Oh, but we have someone here who feels impotent, unwilling, or unable to take action. He's all mouth and no trousers. He doesn't do what he says he's going to do. This is Aries energy. So 21st of March to 21st of April. It's a lack of fire. So doubting the fire is what the film was, wasn't it? What the song come from. So not so passionate about whatever this is, whether it's career or person. Or oh no, got it again. So wait a minute then. That's gossip. This is the no messages. I got mixed up. I didn't look properly. So this is gossip, rumours. This is your name's not down, you're not coming in. No emails, no text. So we still got it. There's the Pisces energy on the Pisces card with the Pisces dice and the Neptune. Pisces and Neptune with us till 2026. Escape from prison, and they are unfortunately letting out criminals in England early. So somebody's got to be released from prison, possibly, or go to prison. Could work both ways. It's the Houdini. It's somebody who wants to escape, but they are unable to stand on their own 2 feet because they are a martyr or a victim of others. So they do things not out of the goodness of the heart, but for what it can bring them. Pisces energy, number 12. Someone wants to escape. Too many. I need one. That's not still too many. The cards are sticking together and that's never good. There we go. Yeah, huge losses of money. Well, probably because you're spending it on concert tickets and cars. Yeah, somebody's not, you're not seeing the true picture because somebody's what I call kaleidoscoped it. So it could be an artist, somebody that's skewering the true picture of what's really going on. Somebody doing something behind your back and getting away with it. Yeah, so bed in a gilded cage, you feel isolated and alone, lonely in a room full of people, feeling half erased. There may be medical matters going on. There is a change in your finance and career because of these medical matters. This is unfinished business. You have to revisit something. Sagittarius energy, acting in haste, repenting at leisure. One night stands for some, Jack the Lad. Sagittarius is 21st of November, 21st of December. He's passionate, but he lacks stamina. He doesn't stick at anything and never finish what he starts. I'm saying he because it's a night. So it's usually a younger male. So maybe you had a false start yesterday. Got too cocky. Change is coming for the better. No, yesterday that was for the worse. So like the wheel keeps turning. 1 minute you're up, the next minute you're down. You've got to ride the wave. Oh, that's brilliant. So now we've got that couple again. But they're detached enough to understand. So they're together. Both mutually detached. So there's no love lost in this situation. It's purely financial or for stability reasons. Or it could be two people that are widowed or divorced that are getting together. Guarded. Some people that have been damaged. So they guard the heart. Doctors, priests, lawyers again. Give you good advice. Male or female. This one's Libra. Who needs a partner. Libra likes to have a partner. Just for appearance's sake more than anything else. But they understand women better than anybody. And this is Archangel Michael, the founder of Lost Souls. Oh, see, now we've got the ringing in middle right here. So a lot of spite. Somebody's drinking. Somebody's self-medicating. Somebody's depressed. Cancer energy. So home and family life or a cancer person, which is, like we've already said, 21st of June to 21st of July. Deep depression. Like I said, it could easily be a suicide, this one, because of the detachment, because of the loneliness in a room full of people. The cup is empty. They're bereft. That's sad. Financial successor. We have Leo now. We've got them all in here, haven't we? 21st of July, 21st of August. She demands success and usually gets it. So either financial success will come through this woman, or that will be you being successful. It is financial success. And a new home. So they've said that more than once. So a wedding, a celebration, or a house move. 2 house moves, maybe they're deciding to go their separate ways. Yeah, looks like it. Because now we've got today's card, and now today's card has meaning because it's in the reverse. They are breaking the shackles and freeing themselves, taking those swords and severing ties. No longer trying to keep up with the Joneses, no longer putting up with toxic situations in work, career, or love. Yeah, the release of that heavy burden. They're not going to carry it anymore. It's too heavy. They can't handle it anymore. But they are now sworn enemies, and that's dangerous. And the enemy may well be yourself. So children may be used as pawns. Please don't do that. Harsh words, but true ones. Somebody poking the hornet's nest. So they know which buttons to press. So now we've got a full family. Well, not quite a full family. We've got Page of Swords. We've got the mum, dad, and daughter. Oh, we have got a full family. There's the son. So Gemini as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the air signs. So wherever you've got that in your chart, it's your enemy. So we need to overcome those enemies. We have to be brutally honest, cruel to be kind. It looks like fate is taking a hand because you can't stay lonely in a room full of people. A home is not a home without a fire in the hearth, food on the table, and a welcome at the door. And it may be, possibly, that the male has decided he wants to be a female. But that will be only for one of you, I suspect. Surely not more than that. So who knows? It's do you understand? Not sure that she would actually. It's gaining of knowledge, which is Sagittarius, going back to university or study. The Sentinel, the Watchman, Watchtower, Heimdall. The Owl. And I think that was Sagittarius, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, 23rd of November to December the 21st. Ken is known to all by its pale, bright flame. It always burns where princes sit within. And we've got princes in here. So, K or C. Casey, maybe, like my son. Kunaz is the flame of a torch cut from the branch of a pine tree. Its one light keeps the darkness at bay and allows the sentinel to protect his charges from harm. There's your protection. As other associations too, it can symbolise learning, especially the knowledge handed on from generation to generation, which is why the word Kunaz or Ken are related to our words kin and kindred. The symbolism of the flame can additionally be applied to passion, without which further generations could not exist, and there's no passion. At least on his side, because we've got the King of the Wands and the King of Cups, so there's no, he's impotent, or feels impotent, and he's drowning in his sorrows. So the drink may have caused the impotence, lack of passion. On the other hand, the word quan also resembles the Norse word for wasting or ulcer. So it could be health issues, like I said, with ulcers, stomach ulcers or other issues. Possibly because when maintaining this flame, the kindling that provides its fuel is eventually consumed. And that's the trouble with dual fire signs, I'm afraid. The fire, the passion burns that intensely that it burns itself out. The rune Koros is associated with a trustworthy gatekeeper of the gods, Heimdall, a deity as mysterious and brooding as the pine forest. Heimdall was the son of Odin, so Wednesday, and it was his job to prevent mortals and giants from crossing the Rainbow Bridge. And the Rainbow Bridge is always with a Sagittarius energy. Bifrost, as it was prophesied that the world would do, prophesied that they would do, thereby bringing about Ragnarok, which is the end of the world as we know it, or the twilight of the gods. He was ever watchful and was thus identified with the vigilant owl. So the Knights Templars used to be watchful. Heimdall was known as the shining god and was personified as the torch or beacon. He stood between Asgard and the world of humankind and is credited for passing on the knowledge of the runes to mortals. Bonfires and beacons, so again, November the 5th, or whenever you have your bonfires, which was Guy Fawkes night, bonfire night, the millennium when we lit the beacons for the year 2000, rebellion, gunpowder, treason and plot. Passing on news of great importance, well, that news is delayed or stopped by someone, were likewise associated with Heimdall and his rune. The most obvious meaning of this rune is the gaining and passing on of knowledge. However, we should not forget its connection with passion, which can be felt in both a physical and mental sense. One may be passionate about a subject or a person, for example, and when this rune appears in a reading, the two concepts are often strangely mixed. Just as the ancient Anglo-Saxon verb kennen meant both to conceive and to bring forth, and nothing can be conceived here, and certainly no knowledge is being passed on. To bring forth from the mind. In more mundane terms, kunas can mean the start of a consuming love affair and the sparks of a meaningful relationship that may teach both parties a thing or two. So this has taught you both a lesson. This is one of the most positive runes leading you on a path of new discovery. It's also an indicator of safety, because in some mystical sense you are being watched over thoroughly, as if Heimdall or the vigilant owl were guarding you from danger. A sudden powerful insight is likely when it's prominent, and you may feel touched by the clarity, both of you, of wisdom and a vision that you have never known before. But this seems to be, for some, the reverse, a loss of love. So as in the divorced or widowed people. Friendship, yes, definitely, a loss of friendship. Old loyalties. You may feel adrift, 5 of Pentacles. Abandoned with little idea of what to do next. However, Kunas is primarily associated with learning, so it's important to remember that some lessons are hard ones. It may be that it is time to let go of the past and move on. All will be revealed in time, so don't panic. The lesson that you need to learn will become evident to you, and you will soon find the right path, even if the guiding light of Kunas seems to have been dimmed. So all these fire signs are in reverse, apart from that lady there. So the torch has been extinguished, but you will take back control of your life and you will move forward to somewhere better. Purchase of new vehicles, like I said, new homes, a new beginning. So, second house means the truth, facing the truth. It's Taurus energy, so neck and throat. It's about banks. It's about the colour green, which is your heart chakra. The material world, your wealth, your worldly goods. How you see things as valuable, whether it's things that are material or are. Personal resources, possessions, security, your values, your self-worth, your material values, and your spending. And I think somebody's spending a lot here, maybe more than they've got. And it could be that they're spending money that doesn't belong to them, which will lead them to prison. But I suppose now is the best time if you're going to get out early. Thing about Neptune is not all signs are in it, but Pisces is. This placement aspires to total merging, a return to source. The danger lies in being unable to distinguish between escapism, which is there, and spiritual inspiration. So some of you may think that suicide, either financial, emotional, spiritual, is a way out. It's not. Because you end up in limbo, Groundhog Day, hanging about till everybody's forgiven you. And that's not good, is it? It's not purgatory like the Catholics say, but you do stay on a lower level for a long time. So there's no reunion with loved ones to begin with, which is sad. Here we go. Oh, you North Node. This is karma, which is that. Number 41. It's your life purpose. So this is what you was put on this earth to do, I'm afraid, and you need to fulfill it. Even if it feels like it's too hard, it's got to be done. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The name Tenzin could be important. At the number 14 and the Dalai Lama. The North Node points out the best areas for us to direct our talents, and it will bring us happiness. So we're directing our talents there. We've got hold of the reins and we're going towards our North Node. So look at your chart and see what the North Node is. That's your life purpose. Shows the areas of gifts that aren't coming through because you wasn't in control before, and destiny. It is directly opposed to the South Node, which is much more serious and restrictive. The North Node represents where we benefit from the good work we've done in our past lives and how that assists us in the here and now. The North Node is the place in the chart where life becomes easier. It acts like a karmic Jupiter, where a doorway opens suddenly. You are where you need to be. So it could happen just like that, with a change of fate. And number 10. When the North Node card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured that destiny has a place in your situation. Through many life lessons, which is Sagittarius, you are about to arrive at a place for your highest good. Your life is expanding, and opportunities will pour in swiftly, catching you quite by surprise. So it could be that new house or new car. This card also represents past life memories and karmic connections. You may meet people whom you've known over the many past lives, perhaps as a soul family, where bonds form very quickly. You are taking on a larger view of life, which not only emphasises your talents, but will align your talents with like-minded souls. It's a fortuitous time to begin a privately owned business or other professional venture that will bring extra finances. There we go, financial success. Whatever the venture may be, fun, creativity and optimism will be part of it. At this time, you will feel less limited and your goals and plans will have far-reaching potential. So keep in mind though, the lunar node always shifts and changes. For instance, a relationship with someone who has destiny spelled all over him or her may suddenly walk into your life, but it was going to cause rumours and gossip. If so, this relationship will start rapidly and be life-altering. One job may end swiftly and you will find yourself in a more suitable position. One relationship may end swiftly and you find yourself in a more suitable one. If the energy is used correctly, it will promote great optimism and prosperity. This means finances are also likely to increase. The energy is now telling you that the schooling part is over. Lessons have been learned and you are now to act on those lessons towards a greater destiny. It is evident where you need to go and where you need to be. As a soul messenger, the appearance of the North Node indicates growing into what is called a larger unknown. So there is a lot unknown here, meaning you are moving towards a point that promises greater fulfillment. The nodes are karmic, therefore the lessons will not be easy ones. Matters will develop suddenly, but there will still be work to be done. But luck is on your side. It's worth a gamble. With an opening towards greater things. Karmic lessons have been learned, processed, bring fulfillment and happiness. 10 months is what they're giving us. Positive karma rewards. Your soul is growing, being in the right place at the right time. So grab any and all opportunities that come your way and don't sign anything. The she, they're coming to help us again. There's the maze, mind games maybe, or learning how to use your mind. Clarity. 33. Ancient knowledge, so they're passing on knowledge. Help from other dimensions. So they're trying to help us, they're watching over us, and they're giving you advice. You've just got to know where to look for it. And that's what I'm here for, to try and help you. So we're looking for owls now, aren't we, as a sign. The she, the fairy folk, the cairns and barrows where they live. a Danon. The people of the fairy hills, the Sidhe are considered the original fairy race and were seen as ancient Celtic gods, also known as the Tuatha De Danann, pronounced Tuatha De Non or Thu A Du Non, meaning tribes of the gods. They were said to have come from the clouds, as was Lucifer. But this is shrouded in mystery. This race was known for the supernatural powers and incredible skills. When the Tuatha De Danann decided to leave the physical plane, they journeyed underground and became known as the Sidhe, now known as the gods of the earth. Sidhe literally means mound, and so the Sidhe are associated with the mounds, barrows and cairns. The Sidhe were also called the hill folk, the wee folk, the good folk, or the fair folk, which was later shortened to fairies. Hence, the Sidhe are the original fairy race. Knowing what we know about the Sidhe, when we draw this card, it is special indeed. Messages from a race of people that are gifted in magic and other skills. They will speak to us of help from powerful sources. Know that they don't offer help to just anyone, and you must ask with respect and a genuine need to do good with the help they give you. Many of their race have given up on the wants and needs of humans, but there are some that wish to help us. There are some that know the fate of human race and wish to help change the course we have set ourselves. So change. What is your passion? God knows, because it's been put out. Do you have a project or work that you wish to accomplish, something you have to revisit, unfinished business, to help the cause of humanity? You are working at raising the consciousness of the human race. Do you work with saving the precious forests and environments? Ask for help. Being interdimensional beings, they see our issues from a higher perspective and can see the necessary steps we need to take to achieve our desired goals. They may also suggest a different role or path to take, which they know will serve you better. All they ask in return is that you are sincere, you are honest, and follow through with what you've asked. This could be a turning point on the path of your life for the better, regardless of how it may look right now. Oh, and there we have it, the 25. So the altar. Here we go. So 25, 25, 25. The altar. The Book of Shadows. No one commands you, nor should they. You have free will. So 25 in the upright. The Book of Shadows. Your diary could be classed as a Book of Shadows. The Wicca Book of Shadows is a record of rituals, beliefs, prayers, and magical lore. Where there are published books of shadows, each practitioner will have its own book as well. For Wicca is a tradition that greatly values individualism and rejects dogma. The Book of Shadows is a tool, not a set of commandments. This is a time to deepen your knowledge through study, and some say that the Bible is a tool, not a book of commandments. Including but not limited to reading, seek out teachers who will encourage you to think for yourself. Put your study into practice through meaningful rites and spell work. Spell work doesn't mean black magic and all that rubbish. It just means your thoughts and words have meaning and are your spells. But you've let your passion dwindle. Knowledge, law and learning. Again, we're going back to the Sagittarius energy. Learning some hard life lessons. Walk the path of wisdom with the owl and handle. How do you challenge authority? So we must challenge authority. Oh, what have we got? The dragon tree. Well, this year is the year of the dragon, isn't it, I think? Dracaena Draco, it says. The dragon tree. Let's have a look then. Number 8. So those born in the year of the dragon could be important. The Latin name, Dracaena Draco. Mars and the sun. So fire. They're giving you the fire that is necessary. Your fire has gone out. That's why it's in the reverse. Your passion has left you. So, dragon tree is one of several species of plants that offer a red resin known as dragon's blood. Dragon's blood resin is used in magic as an incense, ink. Oh, I've got some dragon blood incense. And magical catalyst to enhance and empower all magical workings. Outside of magic, it is used to paint or dye pigment, and most famously a violin stain. So maybe you're a violinist, because it's about music as well. Before the days of esoteric and metaphysical shops, many occult practitioners had to seek out from violin makers, while many are more familiar with the resin from the Demonorops genus through modern occult supply shops. The Dracaena Draco species has a number of medical issues beyond the artistic and occult, and has been used for external or internal bleeding or wounds, so the ulcers, as well as digestive problems. The resin can be dissolved in alcohol and used as an ink to empower talismans and sigils. The most dragon's blood ink sold commercially today is simply red dye and not related to any of the species of dragon tree. Beyond simply power, dragon's blood is used in magic for love and lust, but with intense passion and sexuality, not simple affection or gentle romance. The resin can also be used in gambling and charm. So we've got the gambling there with the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the impotence problem, so maybe Viagra. Dominance and strength is projected. The most powerful use is as an incense in exorcism. Aha! Banishing the demons. Well done, spirit. Because I talked about 2 ghosts yesterday, didn't they? Banishing harmful and stubborn spirits who won't stop their attacks. So we're going to get the dragon's blood out then, are we, spirit? Give it a good smudging. The dragon's tree evokes... Can you imagine if we all lit our dragon's blood incense around the world? There'd be so many people running around like headless chickens. The dragon tree evokes the magic of the dragon, powerful entities with rich folklore in both the east and west. Some consider the dragon to be the life force of the planet Earth herself, with the energy lands known as key lands being named dragon lands and envisioned as red and white dragons. So that if you don't know, the ley lands that go under all the churches where the original pagan sites were, while sometimes monstrous and relegated to being simply hoarders of treasure. In Western lore, dragons in the East are revered as a source of divine wisdom. So it all depends on your choice whether you choose to use this magic for material gain or for divine wisdom. Dragon tree can help us gather our power and wisdom and prevent us from spilling from us like an open wound, and strengthen our vitality and our connection to both the earth and the cosmos. So it's in reversed because we've lost our passion. The inverted dragon tree means your magical power is going inward. Is this your desire? If yes, then focus on your inner experience and your inner changes. But if you're being called to take outer action in your life, the reverse dragon tree challenges you to express the power outwards to make a beneficial change. Know that you are strong enough, you are powerful, and take clear action in your life. So don't dilly-dally, get on with it. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.